into a car. On the comments, some people saying, some people are claiming people who park in fights getting the dead, and it seems that they're hardly men. You know, in the past, men would have died for honor. This LGBT thing has gone too far and has really watered down what it means to be a man. Right? Men videoing seeing a woman being bundled in that yard and is afraid that if they get hurt too. If somebody's gonna attack you in general, are you prepared to take care of yourself as an individual, as a man? That's the question. Are you prepared? Are you willing? Are you equipped? Are you physically fit to take care of yourself as a man? I see a video on Joe Rogan. It seemed funny. A fat police officer trying to arrest somebody and can't take out the taser, confusion with the taser, blowing. And what have we become as a society? What are we now as a society? You know, we come here today, or we here today. If coffee didn't take the risk and literally died for us, what would today have been? Many honorable men of the past have died for a cause. Right? So you're torn into a society You're turning into a society of men who can't take care of themselves, men who can't take care of the women. I put up the video because I don't know what's the circumstance. I don't know if it's a man, a drunken woman, a man trying to put in the car to care home. You understand? But I could tell you if you reach a stage where you got a drunken woman. I would say left shit, but again, you got a drunken woman where she got she cheering them home as your wife and she gone into like the drunken one was there all about the place pissing up. And talking shit, but this was the time with Ariana, body there. Jennifer Ali, she's a drunkie. I would want to think Jennifer Ali, one time she's got bungle she in a car and carry she home. Because she's the driving all about to be cheering drunk, pissing drunk. You understand? Like they got certain lines. I am not willing to cross. Me not take no farm addition. I try to work on having better relations and all them things. That say I got manage my anger and stuff. But everybody telling you fuck around me, you gonna find out. I don't care who. You understand? You fuck around me, you gonna find out. I try to be civil. But it's just not in me. This new, I don't know what to call it. Right? This new understanding of what a society, what men in society should be like. You know, you're meeting a lot of people, and a man could be more of an aggressor than a protector. A man is more willing to be an aggressor than a protector. It's crazy. You're aggressive, yes, you're man, you want to show it as man and you're bad for this and all them thing now. But when the time come for, yeah brother, for take care of somebody and all them thing, he's a pussy. He's a pussy. Like I'm seeing the woman being bad, I'm taking a video, another man hollering, somebody videoing, but what you gonna do after the fact she done there? And you know, I see the man bundling chinky. He look like he thing. If you run up behind him and grab him, well, you gotta know if the person's. All I'm saying is we men folk in society are weak. That's all I'm saying. Yes, all I'm saying is the men folk are weak. That's what I'm putting out there. Because even the police, when you actually get the police for trying to arrest somebody, when you look at it now, you got to figure out if oppressing or suppressing this thing what people saying be civil. I don't see the need for us being barbaric, but buddy, I don't think testosterone needs to be. You understand? I don't think it needs to be oppressed. Chivalry, however you call it, the gone out of the window. You understand? And you'd see men like, and next you see a person who, a lot of the people, weak and pathetic, who would like to be seen as men, where you see them hitting women and all, I think they're weak and pathetic. Right? A lot of the people. Let me put this thing on. Do not disturb. Yeah. It's just weak and pathetic. Because when they see they hitting women, those are the only bad they can hit. They can't hit a man. If they get caught back in their face and broken nose or bust an eye or something, your whole demeanor change. Just weak out. You understand? I know, but rumble. All of this is from different fights. I know about rumble. You understand? If you're watching inside the piece of me, eyebrow got a thing, boss eye, boss head. I know about rumble. So, I'm trying to get this video. Oh my God, do an episode tonight, if not. So me know if you see the video with the girl being bundled together. It's upsetting, man. Banner goes casually up. But nobody ain't paying attention to what nobody paid attention to is make sure the parts come in sequence, eh? First, if it's more than one part or more than two parts, first, second, third, whatever. Nobody paid attention. PAC, a 212, an old 212, there was a higher car turn into a private car. The only way to get R is a fake number. R is a fake number. This is what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people might not see the video, not seen the video, but it's on my page. Eh? No. Did anybody give chase after? Anybody know where to go? I got that in the police group. Is there a follow-up? Anybody know the cat? What happened? Other people, if you're going to look at the video, you can see other people was there, was in front. The lower man for drive off. Like, I can remember me, there's guy in this Critic, when I up on the road, I run down teeth. They got videos with me running down teeth. I run, man, get back bicycle and that kind of thing, man. Me and Paul, me, the son them all out there, you know. I think me and Sean run down a teeth for time. Run it down and get back on my bicycle. At the other day driving on the road, a young man knock a old man, a thiefy bicycle. I drive behind him and get it back at the other day. I'm running banner, two of them weeding grass on the road car now. Attack a Amrinian banner. I go on and pull them up and get back the Amrinian man money. All this in recent time, like this is society we come to where we really care. And when I watch it now, no matter what I talk or what I say, do this, why is the guy in this Critic? Is the realest thing in the world. Me in that time where there's a black girl, a Marinian girl, an Indian girl, me in that time if there's a Indian man robbing a black man robbing an Indian man, I ain't got time is who. Me ain't gonna stand by and see no wrongdoing. Me ain't gonna stand by and see no wrongdoing and not say nothing. That's the problem with this society. Too many times we stand idly by. You understand? And not address issues. How is it not relating to you, buddy? And it's in the society you there in. How is it the man who making the video might have been gay, he might have been a girl himself, thankful for making the video, but oh God, 4 men couldn't come together. A man in a car, one making a video. 4 men, they had men in front of the car. All these men couldn't come together for several. Louis said this is a drunken woman. A man can't know me drunken woman. Louis said a man can't know me drunk. Partner, this is not the way for do it. You understand? Girls, sit down in the car with your man. Because I tell you, if they get out of hand, it's just so the police got to deal with them, bundle them up, put them in the vehicle. So there's nothing special going on. But is it a case where there's a drunken woman being taken home? Or is it a case someone is being taken against their will? What is going on there? We need to get to the bottom of that. And if that woman put her husband or her man in a circumstance where it becomes an embarrassment, she got to come out publicly. He and she got to come out publicly. Becoming ridiculous. Let me tell you all something. The Americans send a message to the world. I'm waiting for this thing with the opposition. They had something called CaribbeanTea. I found it very interesting. The first time in my life I looked at a complete video of anything in relation to North and South. And I realized in my commentary or my answer to it, there needs to be. I think I should do it this afternoon. I'll do it this evening when I go in the studio. I'll do it this evening when I go in the studio, that I can go real in depth into what you are seeing. Aubrey Norton, David Hines, Nigel Hughes on one program. I'll do it tonight. And Aubrey Norton identified some things. So this program was aired on APNU page, but 40 people look at it. Nobody was interested. That shows where the opposition is. At any given time, I have anyway between 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 people looking at me live. Imagine holding a dance. Buju Banton has come and get 5,000 people looking at you. And Cartel and so. Well, I can tell you, you gotta see madness when President Ali went to Lenoro. Jesus. Yeah, I tell you think them scrape at this trouble? You guys see them in your man when they hear President Ali del Lenore by barbecue. And them heading down the 4 lanes from Puerto Rico coming down. The West Coast highway is 4 lanes. And all the people from Essequibo, all the people from Region 3, who decided to come to visit President Ali, to see President Ali for the fundraising, PPP fundraising barbecue. All the people who decide to visit, decide they coming down one time. The West Coast highway is 4 lanes. These people from the West Coast side decide that they coming down 4 lanes at the same time. And when they're done and they can't move and the whole road fudge up, they stop in the middle of the road and the drinking and so start there. Hey, I tell you, the only reason Scrapeheads is able to do what it do is the madheads in come out. This election will be hot. This election will be hot. I think we all need to be civil this election time. In 2015 with bad settlement and more, so you see what people could do. People got deputies. This thing with people bullying people and you understand, they are really scrapeheads, they have good sense. They're running all in Chinese. You see them scrapehead? They come out and start running them in Chinese. We gotta be civil. Let me not go to. Let me not look at violence and let me stay cool. Let me stay focused. You understand? Let me stay focused. I know what I'm telling you. This stupid game we are playing. I have bully. No man not think. I know no man not take bully no more. It's a different time. People not take bully. Now did I get there? I think. So we gonna do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it tonight. We gonna do a whole episode. We gotta do it about 2 hours. For me, give y'all a prop. Tonight we doing a full episode. Tonight is oh shit. Tonight is Freddie Kissoon. I'm gonna do it after Freddie Kissoon. 9, 10, 11. We can do a late night program. Right? Let me get to something that bothering me that I don't think Guyanese people get. Have you guys been seeing videos like this? Have you been seeing videos like that? So, the plane we're seeing there is a B-2 bomber. They fly up to about 7 hours without refueling. Now, when you tell When you're talking about flying for 7 hours, the plane, if you just go from Georgetown to Miami in 5 hours, the plane could go halfway around the world in 7 hours. There's not a passenger plane. That's called a B-2 bomber. I want to put things into context where you can understand. So the Americans have purported to be the guardians of democracy, the promoters of democracy. They have fought communism, socialism, fascism, Marxism. They fought all these things. And what they have promoted is an open and fairness. The best thing. Democracy. And why it is the best thing? Because you get to do what you want to do. You get freedom of speech. And the Americans stand up for what is right and what is fair. Y'all notice I don't get in the Israeli-Palestinian fight. So let me explain. And to put things into context, I just know blazing y'all for men not standing up for women in a video. Right? You want me to tell you? Because I could do it. I could stand up. If I was there, that thing would not have gone on like that. No man, even if his wife or his daughter, can't be pushing a woman in no vehicle like that in front of me. I could deal with it. You like telling you? So why wouldn't I come and stand up and talk for the American and Palestinian fight? Them same B-2 bombers, you see America showing everybody suddenly videos of B-2 bombers flying in. Them thing they're all about all the time. B-2 bombers. Here was the funny thing that nobody pay attention to. When Americans stand proud and look at B-2 bombers and look at them flying, coming back home, and everybody's proud to share those videos on their page. You know what them bombers been to do? They just come back from bombing Iran, obliterating Iran's nuclear projects, nuclear plants. Basically, sent them so deep into the earth. It changed the earth core temperature. No, why would? What was the significance of that? So the world sees what is going on between Palestine and Israel. Let me rephrase. The world is aware of what Israel is doing to Palestine, to the Palestinians. That is a matter of fact. Azadin Mohammed one time come out and go in front in support of the Palestinians and his father, who have been known to have ties to terrorists like Abdul Qadir, and who have been under investigation by the Americans. This is a matter of fact based on evidence. All of this is part of what caused the Mohammeds to be sanctioned. Azadin Mohammed and the father Nazar Mohammed went and his sister, Azadin Mohammed and his sister go blowing hard and representing the Palestinians in front of the American embassy in Georgetown, Kingston, Guyana. Kingston, Guyana. 2 weeks after, sanctions. Bear in mind, the Mohammeds were on the US radar for about 15 years. A number of different things. The Reuters article has it. The deputy US watching them so through binoculars from a distance. And 2 weeks after they're gone, representing the Palestinians, sanctions. Let me tell you something about America. Yeah, I need to wise up. When America showing you them B-2 bombers coming back to America, and they're proud to show it after dropping bombs on Iran unprovoked. You know why they drop bombs on Iran? Because of the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Iran feels somebody needs to represent, somebody needs to pick up for Palestinians, their Muslim brothers in arms. Somebody needs to pick up. So Iran pick up. Send bomb by Israel. Bear in mind this going on in the Middle East. Send bomb by Israel. Israel send back bomb by them as so. Them a bomb one. They got their own fight in the Middle East. Trump in America said they need peace, and then go and lock up in a room and send B-2 bombers all the way from the United States of America to the Middle East and drop bombs in Iran. Why you follow me? Trump. Listen to me. Joel and the rest of y'all. This is not who drop or who force. I am giving y'all an understanding. This is not about wrong and right. This is about America showing you the true colors. And y'all ain't accepting the reality of it. I'm talking, how does this relate to Guyanese? This is not a Muslim Christian fight. This is telling y'all about the Americans. When the Americans clap the sanctions for them, it's 2 weeks after they go and waving a flag in front of the American embassy in support of Palestine. It was a message. America continues to do that. You hear what I'm telling you? It's a message. It's a clear message to the world that we can do what we want to do, when we want to do, and how we want to do it. Nobody pick up antenna. The Americans have supported the Ukrainians. The Americans, through NATO, has supported the Ukrainians, sending American chips are in both Ukrainian rockets and Russian rockets. American chips. American finances and supports Israel all the time. But they ain't got for. They step it up a notch by sending B-2 bombers to show the world. And people catching themselves. This is not about wrong and right. I like me. I look like I got to be 2 bomber. Why come in and here and talking for Palestinians for? Why could do? You ever about Mossad? The Israeli secret forces? People who could go around the world and just take care of the face of the map? Some fights are bigger than any of us. Like Mr. Critic, why you in time for the Palestinians? You making joke? You making joke? You think the Israelis is the PNC? You think the Israelis is these scrapeheads with their bounty? The world is a serious place. Y'all take it seriously. If Guyanese want to be taken seriously, you gotta see the world through serious lens. Mossad. You gotta see the world through serious lens. Y'all want to see the next step? There's about 300 people that put their name on the list. Put your name on the list for the Mohammeds. Put your name on the list for the Mohammeds. You look at it, imagine the Americans got the B-2 bombers coming, and everybody's proud and watching. The Americans, you know. The Guyanese Americans, the Palestinian Americans, all of them watching the B-2 bombers coming back. So, and everybody proud of nobody cares themselves. They just been and drop bombs in Iran. Unprovoked. Just for the fun of it. Just because Trump could do it. He did it. This is about one world, power and their interests. Who you believe it is about? Who you believe is it about? You tell me what I think it is about. You think Guyana, with its new oil find, is operating outside of the global realm now? You think we ain't noticed? What do you think putting Iran to the place is about? When Iran done, Iran go and block off the Hormuz Canal. What do you think is the strategies? Some people saying Trump is an Israeli puppet. Bro, y'all missing the point. What you could do about it? If you are aware of a fact, if Trump is an Israeli puppet, you go and stand up for the Palestinians. I support the Palestinians big. Bring a page and start doing things to provoke the Israelis. If Trump act by himself, it's crazy. If Trump acting as a surrogate and a puppet for the Israeli, it's more crazy. Ask yourself what side. Somebody saying that he's a bully. Matter of fact again, I willing to take all the way I'll say. You being aware that he's a bully, a puppet for the Israelis or anything else, you could do something that would cause them not to act in the manner yet. You ever see them B-2 bombers before? Eh? There's been long talked about like if they were ghosts. America don't bring them out, Trump bring them out just for warm them up. Trump warm up the B-2 bombers them. Imagine Trump bring out the B-2 bombers and start a war underground in Iran. They said the thing is go. The war is not on top. You don't have to be worried. You will not see anything. The war is underground. Them man drop some bombs, go in the ground and blow up. You know what I'm saying? I am asking you, given all that you know, you want to fuck around and find out with America? You want to see how petty they can be? You want to see what American retaliation looks like? They ain't gonna bomb America, but I'm telling you, each and every individual who put their name on the ballot for Mohammed will get a response from the Americans. Each and every individual. I can guarantee you though. as sure as the response was for Dessa Primus visa. You ever tell you? It is only the need in this world that you live in, that you are delusionally living in, is cause and effect. Simple. You can't do nothing. You cannot do nothing about your circumstance or the circumstances of the world. What you could do is better your personal circumstances in your life, in your home. You want to see America and what America is gifted for? Put your name on the list for the Mohammeds. Put your name. If it's PNC, the PNC been singing about that the fact is the Americans put the PVP there. If it's PNC is supporting the Mohammeds, put your name. Because I could tell you, that would be the last name, the first name, and the only time you name go up on a list that your family name turn to shit. When your daughter go, when your daughter, your children go, forget a visa and they said, this is my mother, and you listed at the American embassy as somebody, they put the name for the Mohammeds for the list. You ever tell it? Like Osama bin Laden, you kill Osama bin Laden, son could go and say, I go in America. Anthony, America is all about the delusion. The illusion. You are deluded to believe it's about freedom of expression. Freedom of expression? Who freedom of expression? The Palestinians? Who freedom of expression? I just not telling you about the B2 bombers. Which freedom of expression? You have the illusion. They keep some of you inside. They keep a few Palestinians. They keep a few Guyanese. They got Melly Mel in the country. But you can't leave the country. They got Rickford Burke in the country. He's an American. But you can't leave. They say, yes, it's freedom. America's a free country. America's about freedom. The freedom that they gave to the Iraqis. The freedom that they gave to Saddam Hussein. American freedom that was given to Syria. The American liberation and freedom that was given to Afghanistan. Yeah, let's follow up with these countries. The American freedom of expression that is afforded to Venezuela. Sharon, I'm saying this is a democracy. You have the illusion of a democracy. Roxanne is not, the Americans going to see who they vote for. Mohammed has to get a list of people, a list of candidates that allow him to participate in the elections. I am telling you, I'm waiting to see that name, the list of names. Because whoever put the name on the list there, literally will be cursed for generation. This man is lying. Vote Mohammed. He's scared. Scared America has no time for. America has no time. Ask Mohammed how we get sanctions. 2 weeks after, y'all play delusional, y'all play stupid and try to mislead people. And when you ask people to come in and tell you about vote, man, you watch them too. If your mother tell you vote for me, you watch them too. 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after. Mohammed go and waving Palestinian flag in front of the American embassy. Sanctions. After 15 years, people watching the Americans watching the Mohammeds. The thing is how Guyanese could be foolish and delusional in seeing what America has done to Venezuela just next door. just next door. There's a reality. Me name, not me. If me run away, if me and them was friends and I had all the money and I must help them and I help, me run for my life. PBB sanctioning, the PBB acting for fear out of American response. If a government play them in know you and throw you aside, I'm telling you, here, I will warn you all every day till that list come out. And then when the list come out, I'll start showing you all. So I guess something here. This makes a lot of sense for Guyanese who play in our way. The dildo of consequences rarely arrives lubed. It rarely arrives lubed. Hey, but y'all put your name on the list. You better know? We don't have a vote for you. We ain't reached the voting part yet. We talking about putting a name on a list for you. That's what we're talking about. You put your name on the list. You take the risk. Because when you live, you say you somebody mother, you want to go to America. You want to go to America. But want to your children. When you children put in this my mother name. Like the Americans put a record, you know they got a record, they put out something, yeah, they talking about the need for going to people's Facebook. You got to change your settings when you go into the visa now. For visa now. You can't lock your profile. You can't lock your here. Me got time with Muhammad in the race. Me concern is Guyanese suffering because of the stupidity. You understand? Suffering because of the stupidity. And when it's done, I can say warn you. Just like I warn you, that's the primus. You see all the influencers they're wrong and hyping up. You see the gun and the shell. The own team, remember the GR when everybody come out? Where are the people there? The boss and scatter. It's boss and scatter in the Muhammad camp. Yeah, man named Sugrim there with you there. He frightened you all left. He know how for left. Because he take enough money. You follow them. You get fair warning. I waiting for tea. I waiting for the list. The win list. Who signing up for win? You ever tell you? Somebody say campaign in areas with poor internet so people are ill farm. Egypt. Here. Yeah, I can't sign one yet. I tell you all about America's stance, how America does operate. You look at the B-2 bombers and put it into perspective. America just done bomb Iran and show the world. For no cause of that. Unprovoked. Yeah, go land. Here, y'all go along with the delusion of freedom of speech. Yeah, man, give some of y'all the chance for drop y'all opinions. Everybody come out protesting. Free Palestine. And then I drop bomb in Iran. You could talk cheese. America does what it wants, when it wants, and how it wants. Put your name on the list for the Mohammeds. We waiting for the list. I waiting for the list. I gotta read it out. And the Americans waiting for the list. You're picking a generation like it was a course. You get. Y'all take care, right? Don't take a whole hour warning, y'all. 46 minutes warning, y'all. Y'all go. Put your name on the list. If you got family, here, if you want to see. If you want. If you got a neighbor you don't like, or a sister you don't like, or some family member that you don't like, tell them you're for truth. Don't worry, they put your name on the list. And you know they screwed up on life. Just make sure you will not rely on their name for anything in the future. You understand? Just make sure whoever you're sending the blues, you're not relying on their name. Like you're going to put something with their name as a recommendation for anything with America. You understand? If you got a neighbor, or anybody that you don't like, right?
Ako ang bigo.
Man, talking to you, man, drunk. Once. Karim, you put your name. Here was the funny thing. You will not find nobody in the comments see putting a name on the list for the Mohammeds. Who tell you to vote for Mohammed? Put your name on the list. Derek Passad, yes. Yes. It's healthy to drink soup. Derek Passad, you put your name on the list for them. Put your name on the list. Put your name on Mohammed list. You understand? Them people in the comments, you put your name on the list. You know what I mean? What better you could do than put your name on the list for the Mohammed? You sign up for the Mohammed. You put your name on the list. The next thing is, GCOM has to be vigilant for people signing up people's name illegally. And I tell you, any party, the PNC, the PDP, any party, GCOM got to look out for people signing up people's names illegally. Any party. You understand? But any party that is found to be putting on people's name illegally has to be dealt with. You understand? But if you feel, but here what I tell you, why we can't find some people coming out looking for get a thing. Muhammad's numbers getting smaller and smaller, right? The number getting smaller and smaller, right? Look like all of them drunk. All these countries drunk 9 o'clock in the morning, right?
Started from 6.
So here was the funny thing. Mahendra, no. GCOM's position, there's no. Remember, Mohammed is the first person to ever be sanctioned in Guyana. So they had sanctions unknowingly on the OFAC list, by the way. So they had sanctions unknowingly being brought behind the scenes for people. In the past, you understand, PPP ministers' visas were to get taken away. PPP acting as some people, anybody acting a certain money of visas get taken away, and these are things that Americans could do to guide you in the direction they have an interest in. You understand? But drunk man trying to make sure young man could drink so early in the morning. Hear what I say? You go find these people promoting Muhammad inside it. You put your name. Like Colin Daniels or whatever your name. I looking out for Colin Daniels' name. I looking out for them name. You understand? Nico Primo or whatever your name. You go up sign up your fucking name. Put your name on the list. Boys in the studio yard just screenshot when people saying thing for Muhammad, and here was the next thing. A very good thing to do to support Muhammad is try to get a photograph with Muhammad and put it on your profile photo. Say, I support Muhammad. You understand? Raja Premu. You know what? You put your name on the list. We looking for the name. When I done, it's 300 or something. It's 300 something names they gotta get. I'm gonna check out what's the thing. We gotta get some GCOM commissioners to start talking about this thing. Right? So, somebody asking what list? Now, every political party has to get a list of names of people supporting the candidate. And that has to be submitted to GCOM, I think, by the 14th of next month. Right? The latest is the 14th of next month, the list. Muhammad is looking for names to put on that list. You understand? So you put your name. Put your name. I waited for the list and America's waiting for the list. Who had a visa? Well, once your name go on the list, you had a visa. Yeah? And if you never had a visa, you're looking for one, you ain't gonna get one anytime soon. Put your name on the list. We waiting. The Critic is waiting. And when we done, we pulling pictures and names and put it out there. The same day we do a desktop, we will do each and every 300 persons. Yes, 300 plus. Y'all take care. I said, put your name on the list. Peace out.